your woman don't look up to you, that relationship is gonna fail.
Absolutely.
If your woman don't admire you, if she feel like I'm either on your level or I'm even past you, you heard me? Like I don't look up to my man, there will be a man that she does look up to one day. And she would definitely be more, have FOMO, of fear of that she missed out on that type of guy.
Yep.
You better believe that. So make sure that you get with someone who you can lead. In order for you to lead someone, then they gotta feel like they admire you and they look up to you. And every woman is just not gonna look up to you and admire you. I remember talking to someone, this was years ago. I remember talking to someone and she rocked with me on every level, but I just know that because of what she had her eyes set on, that she looked at me as someone who was like, I can't say nothing bad about this dude, but I just don't all the way look up to him. And it's because of the position that she held.
She wanted Drake.
So there you go. I mean, no, basically, basically somebody, they tell me I look like J. Cole a lot. I don't think
that's what she wanted. She wanted J. Cole.
I don't think me and Cole look alike, but basically it's like, oh, D1, like, yeah, I can't say nothing bad, but if this was like a J. Cole or a Drake or something, oh yeah, say less. All the things that you having to fight with me on, D, and convince me of, I would be doing it hands down if it was them.
And that's the one you don't want.
I'm great with people. I just don't like all of them. I know that probably sounds cold, but stay with me. I can walk in any room, shake hands, hold a conversation, read the energy, make everybody feel comfortable. That's a skill. I developed that. But just because I'm good at navigating people doesn't mean I enjoy every room that I walk into, because the more you understand people, the more you see. You see the agendas behind the compliments. You see the jealousy disguised as curiosity. You see who's only in the room because of what you can do for them. And once you start seeing it clearly, you start spending your time differently. Every conversation has a price. Every room has a bill. And I spent years operating at a deficit because I kept giving what I didn't have to people who weren't worth the investment. My focus, my creativity, my energy, all of it running on the same battery, all of it being drained by people who were never going to pour back into me. That's not sustainable. And for a man who's trying to build something, it's very dangerous. So my circle got small, not out of bitterness, not because I got hurt and closed off, because I got wise enough to understand that my energy, it's a resource, and every resource has a highest and best use. Jesus fed thousands, taught hundreds, but he only poured deeply into 12. And even then he went off alone to pray. That wasn't antisocial. That was a man who understood that you can't give what you haven't first protected. Being good with people is a skill. Being selective about which people get access to you is stewardship. The goal was never to like everybody. The goal was to show up fully for the people who actually matter. And you can't do that if you're letting everyone drain the tank. Protect your energy like your purpose depends on it, because it does.
He tested me on a date, like actually tested me. He goes, I like to ask trick questions. I said, why? He hits me with, if I stopped texting you for 3 days, what would you do? And I said, I would enjoy my peace. Be fine. Wrong answer, apparently. And he goes, see, I would need someone that would check in on me. I said, I would need someone that wouldn't disappear on me for 3 days. Guys, the way he just stared at me after I said that. So I stood up and I said, buddy, I think you just failed your own test. Then I left.
That man's test did exactly what it was supposed to do, because he dodged a bullet. First of all, I don't agree with relationship tests. I think that those are oftentimes just a big setup. This, I would argue, wasn't really that. It was just a very direct forward question. A question that is designed to determine how much effort this woman in particular would be willing to give to this man, which was basically nothing, because I'm sorry, if you don't hear from somebody that you are consistently in contact with for like a couple of days, aren't you worried about him? But no, instead he's met with this nonchalant, I don't care attitude, which doesn't make him feel like he's desired or loved. It makes him feel like you could just go on with your life and be perfectly happy without him. And the bottom line is that nobody, whether it's the woman or the man, wants to feel that way.
Before we go, the middle part where the butter sank in is the last part that you eat.
Okay.
Don't go in before it's all done.
No, thank you.
Understood?
Got it.
We didn't do anything. Why would you do that? I literally just said not the middle part to the end.
You know how men will say that they want a sweet, kind, giving woman to be with? They don't say that because they want to dominate over her or rule over her. They say it because of this, because a woman that does not have these traits, they will ruin that man's peace. Thankfully, this man, he made a king move. He knew how to stand up for himself, and he ended up making her pay the bill, which probably wasn't much. You know, they're eating at a diner, but it is the point that was to be made, that if she disrespects him and is uncaring and actually laughs in his face over something that maybe he really wanted to enjoy, there's consequences to that, and he's not going to just keep on giving to that type of woman.
Respect people's decision when they say they want to walk away from you. I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but just understand that that person has gone through an intense mental and emotional battle with themselves in deciding to walk away from this relationship. And whatever you were doing was just too much for them. And I know that you care about them, but that care should translate into respecting their decision to walk away. Because if you truly care about them, you don't want to see them hurt, even if the hurt comes from you. But if you're trying to force your desire on them when they tell you that they don't want to be with you anymore, then it's not care anymore. You don't care about them, you care about your desires. That's the epitome of selfishness, which is probably what got you in this situation in the first place. Only caring about what you want and not what the other person wants. Now, I've been on both sides of this coin, and I understand it from both sides, but at the end of the day, you had your opportunity during the 6 months or 6 years or 16-year relationship that you had. That was your chance to make things better. It's not after the person is gone, because when they're gone, they're gone. They ain't coming back.
You was at the basketball game, you like, it's so fun.
I love dealing with a rich. I love me a nigga.
Yeah. You was like, it's so fun. Him.
But I'm not male-centered.
The moans was getting louder. You was moaning real hard. You was just sitting on the side like,
Yeah, but what I do love about me is that's what I was saying. I'm not like male-centered.
No, you're not
like,
male-centered
I
at all.
love me a nigga.
Like when we're
my
outside.
girls come first.
Yes, but like when we're outside and it's like men in the vicinity, you gonna let it go. You be like, okay, party's here. You be shaking it, walking through the crowd. You be having fun.
Cause they be looking at me. They be eyeing me down.
You be having a ball, sister. I was like, Jeray. She's like, you want to go to the bathroom? She likes to make her rounds. Jeray gonna make that lap around the club. No doubt. You're making at least.
Cause when the ballers is out, you gotta make sure they see you.
And you can start to twisting and putting that head down. She get to twisting, huh? What you said? Nobody said nothing, huh? So you can stop and
That
turn
is my
around.
favorite little move. I be like, wait.
Nobody said. You gonna stop in the middle of everybody. What?
I be doing that to you and Shay. I be like, wait, Shay, what you say? Shay be like,
No, nothing, bitch. Keep walk. And you know I'll be ready to sit down. Sit down.
I don't got a problem with single mothers. I love single mothers. My problem is what the they come with. You come with, I gotta deal with another man communicating with you for the rest of your life. You supposed to be my woman, but you gotta communicate with another man. That's something that don't sit right with me. Also, I'm the type of want to pick you up whenever. Well, I can't do that because you gotta find a babysitter. It's just so many cons that come with that. It's just like, that's why I tell people, if you don't got no kids, just date without kids, because it's gonna become an inconvenience for you, and you gonna start feeling like, I can't really operate how I used to because you don't got no kids. Like I said, I love single mothers. I'm all here. I knock down hella baby mamas. I love them. But taking them seriously, I don't know. That's just something that I think I can't do because I don't have no kids. It's a lot of bull they come with. Baby daddy drama. You know what I'm saying? You're not my dad. He gonna hit you with that when you try to discipline the little motherfuckers. It's a lot that come with that, bro. But like I said, once again, I love my single mothers. It's just, as far as taking them seriously, I'd rather not. You feel me? And that's just how I feel. Take it how you want to. And that's just how it is, bro. I don't got no kids, so I can pop my and I can do that.
Your body count does matter. Going out and hooking up with random guys does matter. You can't call casual. Tying your soul to another human, as a woman, letting a guy into the literal most intimate, vulnerable parts of you, that's not casual. In fact, hookup culture is truly disgusting. Going out, getting drunk, looking around for attention and validation, and then finding a guy who will take you home and literally, ew, discuss. Point is not to shame you about a number. It's not about the number. It's about what that represents. Every single girl I talked to who used to participate in hookup culture and then got out of it talked about the feeling she would leave with after that night. How she felt so used and like someone took something from her. You all know that feeling if you've been through it. Why would you subject yourself to that? You should value yourself higher than that. And not so that a guy later down the road will want you because you have a lower body count, but because you know that your soul is so precious that a guy doesn't deserve that level of access to you without a whole lot more commitment and love and respect given to you.
And these fellas, these brothers, I can't remember the podcast. I know it. I just can't remember it. Hardly Initiated, or I think is what it is. So they were talking to a guy and he was like, man, the woman's got to respect you. And then they took it and they said, this woman she's thinking, well, this guy is all right. He's a good dude. I can't really say nothing too bad about him. But I feel like I'm on the level of a Drake or a J. Cole. And that's the problem. That's the problem right there. There's a lot of these modern women, even if they know good and well, hey, you know, come on now. You're not doing it like that. You're not even close to doing it like that. But you still thinking that you're on a level of J. Cole, that you can pull a Drake. Come on now. That man didn't look at you once in a he didn't even see you. He was looking at the crowd. Now you all of a sudden think that you can get a man like that. Come on now. And then you go out treating men like they less than. You treat men like, oh, you ain't on my level. I mean, I feel like you a nice guy and I feel like you could provide for me, but not the way this man can. Well, he's not going to provide for you because you can't even get him.
If you're seen with me in public, it makes you look better. There's nothing I want more than to be a Pilates mom going to reformer Pilates at 11 a.m. in my Porsche with my diamond and my full aloe set.
Yeah.
Just get richer and I'll marry you. What are you looking for? Rich?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah.
Is that you? I am digging for gold.
Okay.
Do you have it? I don't understand.
So it doesn't bother you?
Not at all. What should I be digging for? You want me to just be digging for vibes? I say all this like, oh, like I only want a rich guy. Da 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 da. Like if I'm bored, like I will you if you're cute. You don't even have to be rich. Why would I go based off ambition? That's like if I was fat and then I was like, well, you should date me because I might lose weight. Like, okay, you might also stay fat. I would hope that like if you're providing everything for me that I would ever need, I shouldn't have to cheat. But like,
out of principle, I'm saying that.
Out of principle, I am not above that.
LeVar Ball is the perfect example of a way that a man should be if a woman no longer wants to be with him anymore. I salute you, LeVar. Now, y'all know me. I say that and I talk real crazy. I'm not gonna do this because this is LeVar Ball, and I don't want to disrespect his ex-wife because he didn't disrespect her at all. The way that man said that we had our run, it was beautiful, it was great. We were together for 30 years, but it's no longer there. I love her, but she wants to go do whatever. That's fine. That's the way that a man is supposed to behave. He wasn't bitter, he wasn't disrespectful, he didn't call out her name, he wasn't crying like a he wasn't losing himself. He respected her enough to speak highly of her, talk about the great years, but she no longer wanted to do these things. She no longer wanted to be over here, so I go let her do whatever she wanted to do, and I'ma free her. That's the way that a man is supposed to be, and that's the type of man that I love to work with when I'm doing one-to-one coaching with you guys. A lot of you guys stay stuck in situations, begging, pleading, and losing your self-respect, your masculinity, your identity as a man simply because you begging for a mother who no longer wants to be there. You fighting for a mother who don't want to be with you no more. You scared to be by your goddamn self, so you will sit there and deal with a woman who's showing you day after day that she's not happy with you and she don't want to be with you, but you gonna beg for her and you gonna wish for her to stay. That every man that's going through this right now, take a page out of Brother Ball's book. Wish her well. Be nice, be a gentleman, be grateful for all the years that you had, but if she wants to go over there, you send her a long way and you be like him. Get your money right. He still looks well, looks like he takes care of himself, so he's gonna be all right. And I hope you guys are as well. And if you're struggling, you're stuck, you need some help letting go, send me a DM. Let's see if I can help you out.
A $10 date in Thailand, here's what it looks like.
I'm meeting up with a girl for a date. I'm gonna try to only spend 400 baht or about $10. Wish me luck, guys.
First order of business, find her and get 2 beers. These were about $1.80 each, but they were massive. I've never had mango sticky rice. The mango sticky rice came out to about $2.33. It was delicious. Have some budget left, so we're looking for what's next, and we find some alligator meat. They cut it up real thin and sauce it up so nice. It was both our first time trying this. On our way out of the market, I saw you could play with these pythons for like $1.25. She was nervous, but got used to it, kinda. We finished up our beers, and I took her for an authentic American delicacy. At the end of the day, she actually bought me some authentic food and wanted me to try some durian fruit. It smelled nasty, and texture was like it was already chewed by your grandma. At the end of it, I spent about $13, but it was totally worth it. Follow me, I got good shit.
Went on a date, got set up by a friend. We went on a date, we had a good time. We had drinks, we ended up kissing at the end, we made plans. And then the next day she said, you know, you're not really a romantic, huh? And I'm like, why do you think that? And she was like, just looking at your car, I would say you're not that romantic. And I was like, I've never heard anything like that. I've never heard someone judge how romantic someone is based on the car they drive. And I'm like, is this just, I'm from LA and I've never heard something like that. So I'm like, this is a new one for me. And she was like, you know, you make a lot of money, or you make money and you choose to drive a 2013 Nissan Sentra. I don't think you're that romantic.
I used to feel so broken when other guys would like reject me and not want to date me. Now, when I date, I realize that if someone doesn't want to be with me, I'm just like, okay, that's fine. I never want to change anyone. If someone does not want me for who I am right now and does not see my potential and does not see my soul for like who I truly am, why would I want to be with them? Why would I want to change for them? Why would I want to change them? If you don't want me, if you don't want all of me, that's okay.
Well, to no one's surprise, Vanity Fair dropped an article today titled, "You're Not a Therapist, Stop Talking Like One." Now, we all know that I'm therapy culture's #1 enemy, and so as soon as this article dropped, someone sent it to me over on Instagram. Now, one of the things she says in this article, these are not the exact words, but this is the gist of it, is you can be absolutely diabolical, and as long as you're using therapy speak, then it's totally okay. Then it makes you a great communicator. You have such clear boundaries. This ties in perfectly with all of the discourse going on right now about the voice memo guy. What I said in my video was that all of that was a product of therapy culture. And on top of that, you can see it in the response that people have had to that voice memo. Oh my gosh, he's such a clear communicator. He's setting boundaries. He's making his intentions known. This is what consent looks like. Like, it doesn't matter how horrible you are, as long as you just slap some therapy speak on top of it, you get praised for it. Now, the example she uses in this article is when those leaked text messages came out between Jonah Hill and his girlfriend at the time, who was that pro surfer, when he told her that he didn't want her posting any more bikini photos because that was violating his boundaries, even though posting bikini photos does kind of come with the job. Anyway, I was very happy to read this. It's a quick read. Go take a look if you're interested, and that's a wrap.
People always ask me what I would do if I was single in 2026, and some of y'all are going to hate this, but as a matchmaker and dating coach who's had a front row seat to almost 2,000 matches, here's exactly what I would do. First, my would become a gated community. I know, it's not fun, but if you're not my husband, you don't get a key. I don't care how many dates we've been on. I don't care if the chemistry is insane. I don't care if you have abs, a boat, and blue eyes. Congratulations, you're hot, but no. Second, I would never volunteer to be someone's forever girlfriend. In fact, I think girlfriends are for high school. So I'm not applying to be your emotional support human while you try to figure things out. You have one job, and that is to decide whether or not I'm your wife. And if the answer is yes, buy the ring. And if the answer is no, move out of the way. I'm not donating my 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s to your character development. No. Third, the first sign that you're a Peter Pan, I'm out. You're hot and cold, go regulate yourself. You disappear for 3 days, I'm gone. You need space, NASA has plenty for you. You raise your voice at me, even one time, you're completely done. You call me names? Absolutely not. You watch corn? No. Never. Never, never, never. You can't keep a job? Forget it. May the Lord be with you.
I'm not gonna lie, living with a nigga do be depressing sometimes, because I remember when I lived with a nigga, I was taking doubles at work just so I wouldn't have to go home and see his ass. Come home, getting straight in the shower and going straight to...
Hey, that's cool. We do the same. Be in the car contemplating about our life. With this hard as hell, been hard for the last 5 days. Ain't never sucked my dick still. God, paying all the bills and this ungrateful. We think the same, G. Niggas beating they meat in the motherfucking bathroom, beating they meat in the motherfucking shower. We wonder why dick can't get it when it's time to he irritated, tired of your whole ass. Tired that you's a hoe for everybody else, but you can't be a hoe for your man. You think we ain't tired of the dumb? We peep game too, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you tired of get the dumb from these dumb hoes, man, comment the word below, code, and I'll send you access to the DM so you can work with me, my G. Let's get
enjoy the ride. Stop asking this and that. You have an excellent leader. I'm not no follower. I'm the chief and you are the Indian. All right? That's how this go. So stop questioning everything. Everything all right. For the past 4 years, you have been living luxury. You've been having a boss plan. And you ain't been have to worry about nothing because it's me. So if you know for 4 years straight, this nigga don't play, he playing shit, you ain't gonna never catch him lacking. You don't gotta worry about rent. You don't gotta worry about bills, nothing. You ain't have to worry about a bill for 4 years. Sit back and chill. Be still. We finna go on through.
No, as a straight man, it's only a certain level of sexy that a should try to inspire to be. Like nowadays, man, you be trying to be sexier than the bro. Y'all legitly be on this trying to out sexy the hoes. Like, let these have something. Let these be sexy, man. Now y'all trying to be sexier than the man. Only nigga that was able to do that, be successful with Prince with cheeks hanging out. Yeah. Don't need to even go that route no more. Let these women be sexy and sit your down and go build a house or something.
Well, I would say in that situation that I think Sydney's talking about with Jonah Hill and his boundaries and things of that nature, Jonah did the right thing. She was out there. Now, if she was posting those type of videos before and he came in and he was like, all right, I want you to stop, then I feel like that's kind of a problem. But if they got together and then she started to posting bikini pictures, stuff like that afterward, well then Jonah, you kind of got to understand you need to move on and go find another. That's not the woman for you. Whether she's right or wrong, that's not the woman for you. You don't want to spend your time running by. I mean, and you can say the same thing for a lot of men out here. Even if she looks good, if she's already posting that stuff, that's not the woman for you. Now, a lot of these women, they get married, they wasn't doing stuff that they was doing before they got married or when they got married, but then they go through a change or whatever it is and they would start doing that stuff. We need to figure out how to handle that in a different way. But for these women that you see them acting crazy and outside, let him alone.
Guy that she gets obsessed with has these traits. He's opinionated. He doesn't back down. He's very busy. He's had a lot of girls. He has his own style. He's always up to something. He's bored by chaos that he doesn't create. He can fix, but he usually doesn't want to. He doesn't do that he's not interested in. He doesn't stop her from failing. He's not interested in fixing her. He teaches her use. He can be very. He doesn't get emotional. He keeps his problems to himself. He works on himself constantly. He knows where he's going, and he walks away from dumb. He knows how to get money, and he's not stingy. He uses modesty and moderation. People know him. She can't read him. He sees through her. He's the boss somewhere. He values his solitude highly. She feels like she could lose him. He's hot and cold, but he's honest about it. He's a bad texter. He listens more than he talks. He usually smells good. He has strong hands. He only volunteers for that he likes. He tells her no more than he tells her yes. He doesn't try to win her family or friends over. He rarely overindulges. He is rarely judgmental. He rarely gives straight answers, and he does not apologize.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Take the biggest risks of your entire life right now.
Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey. Don't rely on anybody to believe in you. Don't rely on anybody to push you or make you better. Believe in yourself and only yourself.
There's nothing wrong with having confidence. There's nothing wrong with being delusional. There's nothing wrong with seeing things that people don't see. So believe in yourself, stay consistent, and it'll happen.
Why not you? You've got the brains. You can make decisions. You can study the plan. You can change your life. You can grow immensely in the next few years. You can make your dreams come true. You can become healthy. You can become powerful. Why not you?
And is, what are your goals? What are we building together? Because if we're not building together, then what are we doing?
I understand. Listen,
Right?
and I'm with you on that. But what I'm saying is, if I have a consistent paying job, let's build. Maybe I don't want to build a business. I want to build a life. I want to build a family. I want to build a home. And maybe you are the entrepreneurial spirit. Maybe when your play don't go good, I still got this consistent paying job that I can we could fall back on. So I may not have that entrepreneurial spirit. Doesn't mean that I'm just a lackluster of a man, but I'm consistent. I show up for you every day. I get up every morning to go provide for you. And you saying that that's not good enough. It's boy, that's tough right now. That ugly morning.
Not that it's not good enough.
Okay.
And if a man chooses to not be an entrepreneur, it is okay. Then as the woman, I will invest his money.
Fellas, go
So
sell
it could
dope.
grow.
Drop a bomb, I'm triggered. You ain't finna invest my goddamn money because I don't want to own a business. I said I want to work and make my little 50, 60,000. That don't mean you get to take my paycheck and invest it in what the you want to invest in. That means I don't have an entrepreneurial spirit. I just want to take care of the bills, have a happy household, take care of my responsibilities. I don't want to do all that extra shit. Fellas, love yourself. Respectfully. Thank you, Ms. Gordon. There's nothing wrong with that, though. Some men, they might don't have that entrepreneur. They might just want to work and pay the bills.
But as the woman, let me invest the money so the money grows. Sitting in the bank, you do not earn any interest on your money. And if you're talking about being my husband, having a family and kids, the kids got to eat.
Right.
And the kids need shelter. And
All right,
the kids
fellas.
need tuition. So therefore...
Fellas, sell dope, sell dope. Drop another bomb. I'm looking for an accountant. I'm looking for a girlfriend. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a life partner. I'm looking for someone to build with. I don't need you all in my financials. I got a steady job, a 401k. I'll be just fine. I need you to be my girl and relax. Respect.
Nobody wants you to know this, but loneliness is the clearest sign that you have a shot at becoming great. Before a man levels up, everything he has will get ripped away from him. His relationships, his friends, his comfort, and his old identity are gone. Then the dust settles and it's just him and his mission staring each other down. And most men quit here. They fold into nihilism. But an upgrade requires an exile. Loneliness is the tax that men pay for their own evolution. If you're alone right now, that's a great sign. You're finally climbing to an altitude where mediocrity cannot breathe.
Hey, what's up? No. I thought that was you coming up the stairs. How are you? No, I'm just finishing up some work stuff while dinner's cooking. How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, no, everything's pretty much done. It's just gotta cook. Yeah, I mean lasagna. I know, it's the first time. Well, you were talking about the one at Francesca's and how we haven't been there in like 4 months. Yeah, so I was like, oh, let me try it. I know, I hope it's good. How was the rest of your day? Well, you were saying something was going on with that girl again? Like, what was she doing? Overstepping or something? No, we don't have to talk about it. Yeah, it's all good. You can talk about whatever you want. Maybe after dinner? Okay. Yeah, I always love a little office gossip with my dessert. You know me. Oh, I took care of the packages that were stacking up in the garage for you. Yeah, no, I know you didn't have any time this week, so I was going to pick up my suits anyway, and it's in the same, like the little, yeah. So, don't worry about it. It's all good. By the way, do you still want to go to your parents on Saturday? I know you're going to go by yourself because I had the golf thing. Well, I moved it to next weekend. Yeah, it's better, like, scheduling, and the weather's going to be better anyway, so. Well, you had said you haven't seen your mom in, like, a month and a half. So I figured we can go get dinner with them or something. Yeah, don't worry about it. No, I love your parents. They're the best.
You have traded being submissive to a husband to being submissive to an employer, to a boss, to a corporation. I think a corporation is going to be more cold than the husband. I think a corporation is going to ask you for more than your husband. The corporation, your boss is going to say, show up at 6 a.m., at 7 a.m., wear this. But if a guy's like, hey, I don't want you to go out in public with your hanging out, that's somehow an issue. But of course that would never fly in the workplace. Like if your job was like, we need you to dress modestly in the workplace.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, boss. I think a husband, a boyfriend is going to ask you for a lot less. You guys have traded it. You've traded it.
Honestly, that's such a great perspective. I never actually thought about it in that way, but honestly, like everything that you said that you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do is literally submitting to a job.
It's submitting to professionalism.
But the job doesn't love you. The job is not going to care about you like that. The job is not going to care if you're sick. The job is not going to care if your mom gets cancer.
They'll fire you.
You're having bad period cramps. Your job does not care, but your husband would.
Stop dating these women that are in survival mode, bro. It's a recipe for disaster. You have to understand she cannot love you properly because she's trying to survive, bro. She's trying to survive, so there'll always be an angle. She can't love you for you. She can't even love you for the things that you do for her because she's just trying to survive. She's just trying to survive, bro. And if a better opportunity presents itself, she's going to go there. She's an opportunist. You have to understand, some of these women come from generations and generations of women that are willing to do whatever it takes to secure a man so they don't have to survive anymore, bro. She's dating out of survival. So what does dating out of survival look like? She will date you to go out to dinner. She will sleep with you for food. She will sleep with you for food, for weed. She will sleep with you for a certain lifestyle. She will sleep with you for a trip. She'll even marry you for no other reason than the fact that you're stable and there's stability there. This is not a woman that you can marry. Get you a woman when you meet her that is not giving you with a sob story. These women are dating out of survival. They will do anyone and anything to survive, bro. Soon as he humps me, I need help. That's a bro.
And I can't really put my finger on it, but anytime I have a crush or any type of relationship, talking stage, anything, a piece of my soul actually gets ripped out, thrown, and then shot with a machine 57 times. And then remolded with the teeth of Satan and placed back into my body so that I feel every piece of pain. But somehow my brain decides, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try love again. And at this current moment, I am trying love again, but I am so scared, so cautious because I know for a fact, mark my words, I know for a fact something I'm gonna get caught. Goodness.
You see what the is going on outside. Balled out. All summer. Nigga really spent that, including myself. Now look at you, nigga. You can't even get $2 from the hoes you done splurged on. Listen, if you knew better, you do better, man. Stop with these bums, these basic that don't got, man. Call that right now. Call her right now. Tell her to send you $300. See if she send it. Gangster, call her right now. The that was in your section that you was spending thousands on, call her for $300 right now and see if she send it. Mr. Spin that shit ain't lying. Trust me. Do better.
And this is, I was watching the clip between Brian and a lot of the women, and she was like, yeah, you're right. These jobs, they're not gonna care about that. You go on a job, you having it's your time of the month, they're not gonna care about that. Mom passed away, they're not gonna care about that. Take some PTO. Well, I don't have any PTO. I took my vacation. But don't I have any sick days? No, you don't have any sick days. You need to be at work. Well, my mom just passed away. Well, it's my time of the month. I'm having bad cramps, man. Can you give me? No. But you're going to expect a man. And let me tell you what. You're going to expect a man to cover that. You're going to go into work talking about, well, that man pays me. But when that man doesn't pay you, or when that job doesn't pay you, you're going to expect that man to cover. You're going to get mad. Man, they don't respect me. My mom passed away and da 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 da. Can you believe what they did? And then you're going to quit. As you should. But in the meantime, you quit and you find another job. Guess who's going to have to pick up the slack? But this is the man that you're disrespecting. This is the man that you're talking crazy to.
I'm doing all the work. I'm working every day. Can I get some extras? No, I come home to you and the kids. Everything you have is provided. Everything is taken care of already. What extra you need? Ungrateful and it's selfish.
I wasn't trying to upset you. I was just...
We passed that. You wasn't trying to, but you brought this up again. So how are you not trying? It feels deliberate.
It wasn't deliberate.
Shit, it sounds on purpose as fuck right now. You need something for yourself. What you need for yourself that you don't already have. Provide and protect, right? I'm holding on my end of the bargain, but you need more? You need some more.
This might sound backwards, but the more options that you have, the harder it becomes for us to fall in love. And psychologists call it the paradox of choice. It's a thing where there's always another profile, another match, another message, another like. You never really fully invest in the person right in front of you. A little voice in your head keeps whispering, what if that other person is better? One swipe away. And that's how great relationships end before they've even begun. You see, love doesn't grow because someone is perfect. It grows because someone stays. What's the lesson? Sometimes the relationships you're looking for is hiding behind the decision to stop looking. The irony. In the next episode, the biggest lie we've ever been told about chemistry.
You ever ask a man how he's doing and he says, I'm alright. I'm here to tell you, that man is not alright. That man is battling demons that you cannot even possibly imagine. That man is struggling every single day to find a reason to keep going. And the reason we say we're alright is because as a man, nobody really cares what you're going through. So why even bother to say it? But you know what? I feel you, brother. Because, I'm alright too.
The woman with no friends or a very small circle, that's one of the most secure women you'll ever meet. She's not lonely, she's selective. She doesn't need noise, crowds, drama, or validation. She chooses peace over popularity. She knows her worth, so she doesn't keep anyone around just to feel less alone. Quality over quantity. Every time she's outgrown gossip, she's outgrown fake support. She is outgrown circles that don't clap when she wins. Her energy is expensive. Her time is sacred, and her spirit can mix with just anyone.
They don't understand that a lot of men, we don't really run away from marriage. We run away from divorce.
That's a fact.
We're not running away from marriage. But you gotta understand, if I found out what marriage is, it's like, I love my girl. But you mean to tell me if I make one mistake, they can ruin me for the rest of my life on one mistake? If she make a mistake, it's cool. She make a mistake, divorce is good. She just go on about her life. I make a mistake that can cost me for the rest of my. That ain't really fair. You know, one day I want to make my girl that happy because it's truly for her.
Yeah,
and I'm man enough to say men don't look into. And it's coming from somebody who parents been married. I'm 35. My parents been married since I was 5.
Right.
So this coming from a married home couple. I don't. It's just what they done made it to be now.
Right.
It's like, okay, I see married people. It's really a money game now. It seems like it's like I get married. There's no benefits for me. It's no benefits for me but to make her happy. So now if I get married, okay, cool. Now as a man or whoever I am, I haven't made no mistake with my girl for 8 years.
Right.
Never got no Texas, came to her as no woman. No woman came to her as no woman. I'm not on camera. I'm not doing nothing. I done did my thing. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me if I slip up, I do something up, and she just feel like she don't want to give me a chance, she could possibly take half of what I own.
The train ran on you by 4 DC was not in the brochure of Job Corp. Now, I don't know if y'all done seen, but somehow I ended up back on the Freaky Frog side of TikTok. This girl said she went to Job Corp. She was in there, you know, chilling. They hee ha ha. It's the boys and the girls. Somehow, somebody decided to pull out the phones and show videos of them. So she was intrigued because she seen a with a $5 foot long in one of the videos. So she said, yeah, I'm that one. So the girls and the boys, they separate. So they came up with a plan. Like the girls was gonna sneak over there to the dude's side to get cracked, you know. So they end up trying to get over there. Somehow the other girls got caught, but she didn't get caught, so she still made it over there. And when she got over there, the dude basically like, hey, somebody up here getting. So she spot the dude with the $5 foot long. She said, yeah, I got some roast beef to fit up in that foot long. She thought it was gonna be one. She cracked the first one. Here come the second one. Second one said, hey, I want some too. Cracked that one. Here come the third one. I want some of that too. Cracked them. Here come the fourth one. I want some of that too. Cracked them. Well, I guess not all bad things came out of this situation because you did earn some skills that you can eventually put on your resume. Teamwork, leadership, communication skills, because you put that together, and hard work. So I guess it's not all bad, ho.
And it don't even matter if you a homebody, because these still gonna with them outside. And it don't even matter if you a good girl, because these love a.
You know, truth is, man, we just want our woman to be for us. You know how that be sucking it real good and on wheel. The good woman don't do that. The good woman thinks as if she's just good enough and that's it. Can you be nasty and freaky like that? When I wake up in the morning, my shit standing up to the ceiling, is you gonna touch it and suck it before I go to work? Or you gonna wait till I get off work? Man, you mitigate all of your problems by being a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. You eliminate all your problems. The only reason why he's looking outside is because he's not getting what he's supposed to be getting from the inside. And you just started sucking this every day a week ago. You haven't been doing that for the last 3, 4, 5 months or the last year. Shut the up. Start being like the hoe outside. Then we won't be looking outside no more. It's that motherfucking simple.
Would you still love me if you knew I had a threesome before meeting you?
No.
Would you still love me if I got really fat?
Yes, I would.
Would you still love me if I had a body count over 100?
No, I would not be interested.
I think we're asking the wrong questions, and we're asking them to the wrong person. I would ask her questions like, would you love him if you knew what kind of insecure, pathetic loser actually cares about a woman's past, the number of partners that she's had? Would you love him if you knew that that insecurity would manifest itself in forms of jealous rage, emotional and physical? Would you love him if you knew that he would use your past against you in order to keep you down and keep you submissive and ashamed? Would you love him when he finally comes out of the closet? How do you feel about pegging? And this is Bacon.
The gender war is officially here. The soft guy era. This is what y'all wanted. Now you got it. Men are now saying, if you ain't going 50-50, I don't want your ass. Forget you. Ladies, it's your fault. It's all y'all fault. A couple of y'all ran your mouth. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all started talking a bunch of stupid. And now men ain't having it no more. The sad part is this happened right before summertime. Ain't gonna be no twerking, ain't gonna be no fun this summer. Everybody gonna be in the club, just standing on the wall, just looking at each other. It's gonna be outside. The ladies gonna twerk on each other in the section. Niggas gonna be at the bar just looking. The crazy part is the soft guy era been going on for decades now. For many years now, there's been women who have taken care of men, no cap. If you're big enough and you know how to use it, a woman will take care of you, no cap.
Bro, I just seen this on Instagram, bro. The man she's looking for, it says it's only 2 of 164,000. Bro, the main thing that's taking me out about this is the 6 to 8 foot. What? You 8 foot? Then she got her age range as 18 to 25, but the got a PhD. I know nothing about college, but bro, can you even have a PhD at 25? Is it possible? Ain't that like near like the last degree? Bro, then the money part, dog, family, bro, I'm stuck on 8 foot, 25 years old, PhD. GG's, bro.
And, you know, the fact, this is what men are feeling. What Hitman is talking about is what women are feeling, or is what men are feeling. And this is why I keep on saying, you gotta help a man out. I want to commit to you. I want to know that, I want you to know, man, you're the only one that I see. Well, why don't you give me the ring then? There's a whole lot of other factors out here that I'm like, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to be the only one trying. That's what Drizzle was about. I don't want to be the only one out here giving 100%. And you just, whenever you feel like it, every 5 years, you might go all in on my birthday. Oh man, I'm tired all the time, but I gotta go in for my man's birthday. You know, I love him. And you post it on the gram and make it look like you actually been doing something, but you ain't been doing nothing. A man, he been doing all that this whole entire time. And when you finally decide, yeah, let me get on board, like, dang, man, you ain't been doing nothing. But if a man should talk to you sideways one day because maybe he frustrated or for whatever reason, let's say he just talked to you sideways because he got mad, he got upset. Oh, I'm divorcing you, this and that. After all that I've done for you, I didn't even put my hands on you. After all I've done for you, you talking to me sideways, you talking to me crazy. And now when you leave, you get half my stuff. What?